Hello everyone, all of you are warmly welcome to my SK Creations YouTube channel. My aim is to share with you what I think about various topics through nature, books and newspapers, things I have heard and seen, and life experiences. And I want to share my drawings, photos and various creations with you. So I think first to talk about the little children. One of the most famous singers in Sri Lanka, the late Mrs. Neela Wickramasinghe once said this: "A child is the sweetest song of nature, which mix the rays of the sun, the morning dew and the gentle breeze, and is shaped by the melody of time." When Mrs. Neela Wickramasinghe describes the children of this world in that way, another wonderful note about children comes to my mind. Children are like dewdrops. Children are like dewdrops. There was a such thing in a newspaper I read a long time ago. This saying said by Mr. Somavira Senanayake, who is a formerly great artist in Sri Lanka. It was further mentioned as follows: "Children are like dewdrops. The dewdrops shine on the lotus leaf by the rays of rising sun, but the noon sun rays destroying that dewdrops. But if a drop of dew falls into the mouth of a pearl oyster, that drop of dew becomes a precious pearl." I think that there is a deep and eternal message about children in those words that Mr. Somavira Senanayake said many years ago. In front of life's problems, we have no time to look at nature. Maybe we can't even feel the sun rising and setting. We are so busy. In front of our life problems, we are like machines or robots. But if you can stop for a minute or two and look at the morning dewdrops, those dewdrops will simply explain to you deep realities about the life. Okay, let's turn to the world of children. When a child was born, we are loving that child very much and give our attention and care to that child. We devote our time to the maximum for that child. But when that child grows up little, we distance ourselves from that child. Even if we give the physical things that the child needs, we forgot that child is looking for our love and kindness. And that child wants to stay with us for a little while. Without listening to children, without understanding them, without showing love to them, when we spread our oppressive mentality in front of children and are harsh to them even for small things, many adults do not think about what happens to children. When that happens, we do not understand that those children are trapped in their own dark worlds, staying lonely and depressed, just like the sun gives shine to dewdrops with its smooth rays and then again destroys without not caring about them. I think that because of this reason, some children try to take arbitrary decisions about their lives at a young age and become lost their life and often suicide at a very young age. You will say that we do everything for our children. We spend time to earning money for our children. You will say we do hard work for them. We give them what they need for their studies, and you will say we do everything for them. You are right. You are doing all that for your children. But if you are doing something that doesn't make sense, imagine that your child is a pot. Imagine you take that pot and go to a deep well. You keep in that pot near the well, thinking only about the depth of the well. With the problems in front of life, you keep that pot upside down near the well. You forgot to look at the pot because your attention only getting water from the well. With difficulty, you get water from that deep well. What happens if you put that water into the pot without looking at the pot? You don't see that you didn't place that pot correctly because you think you keep this pot correctly. So, without looking at the pot, if you try to fill the pot, will you get even one drop of water in the end too? I think our children's lives are like this. I feel children who receive only material things from their parents without love, kindness, and attention are like this pot. The eyes of children who receive the love and attention of their mother, father, and good elders always shine with happiness, just like shining dewdrops. I had met various children as a teacher within 26 years, and I speak with children yet. I have seen children who do not receive love and attention of adults, and I saw their eyes are not shining. I was read sad story in their eyes. Their world is very dark. It is such children who resort to antisocial activities and destroy their own lives and lives of others. So I request you to give half an hour of your time to your children every day. No matter how busy you are, no matter how many life problems you spend the day with, you need to give your time to them, at least half an hour daily. Never mind which age they are, hug them with love, because they do not say it, but they hope for it. Maybe they talk with you. Maybe they will be silent and absorb your love into their hearts and talk in silence with you. Just as a drop of dew that falls into the mouth of pearl oyster without being destroyed by the sun finally becomes a precious pearl, a precious child will join this society by you spend with them this half an hour daily. Through our love, attention, listening, caring, and good kind guidance, our children will grow into great people. When there are good people like that, there will be fewer bad people in this world. Then is how I feel. Thank you for listening. Have a great day to all of you. See you again.